Welcome back to the Arbor League. I am ArborAndy, and before we get started, I would like to remind everyone just to like and subscribe to the Arbor League. If you go on to enjoy today's video, any kind of interaction helps. Like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications on, share. Even if you don't like the video, dislike the video, tell me how much you don't like it in the comments. Any kind of interaction pushes us through the algorithmic behavior that the tube that you watch. I'm just kidding, don't dislike the video, don't leave a negative comment, don't do any of that kind of stuff. Anyways, beginning of video rant over, let's get on to today's video. And we are talking about the 5 unique team challenge. Yes, so for every round in Go Battle League, there are 5 battles per set. And for each of those battles, the team has to be different than the last. So I've got 5 preset teams ready to go. So I will describe them as we go. Let's go on and get shaft. Let's go shaft. Shaft. Let's go shaft. Shaft. Let's go shaft. On to the battles. First team, Giratina Double Charm. First battle to make everyone rage. Up against Kuranez in the squared circle with Typhlosion. Giratina will be resisting all the fire type attacks. It has Incinerate and not Shadow Claw, so we're good. Giratina, get into that ancient power. Will be super effective from the rock against the fire type. Typhlosion letting it go, and we're getting the boost. Giratina will be able to tank this Blast Burn regardless. It resisted because of the dragon type. Blast Burn, not doing that much. Tickling Giratina, almost getting to that next ancient power, but the Typhlosion gets another move. Blast Burn, again, tickling Giratina, going for the aggressive farm down, and the opponent goes down. Coming back in with the Clefable, throwing that Dragon Claw. It's resisted, but we're boosted. Still doing the chip damage as we go down and swap into the mirror match now that we're ahead on health. Clefable, game of chicken to see who throws first. Clefable's going down. They're going to have to throw. We're going to shield up the Meteor Mash. Just a Meteor Mash, shielding it up, and the Clefable goes down to some charms. Taking back switch, what comes in, and there's a Machamp in the back against 2 Charmers and a Giratina. This is looking good. Psychic, trying to get the Machamp to go down, and the opponent's deciding to play it out. They want to see what we have in the back, and we're going to let the Cross Chop come through. Even if it's a Rock Slide, whatnot, it will take us out. Clefable going down to a Cross Chop. Coming back in with the Togekiss to charm down. And that's a good game. And the next one is the Sacred Sword team. Virizion, Lapras, and Meloetta against Mike. Virizion in the squared circle with a Escavalier. Now we have to be careful of the Mega Horn, but everything else is neutral. Maybe the Aerial Ice will do super effective. Virizion getting to the Sacred Sword will do neutral because of the Steel type and the Bug resists, but it gets the shield. They retreat into the Abomasnow, and we have a counter to Abomasnow with the Lapras. They're getting to the Energy Ball. This could be it. We're going to shield. Is the Energy Ball. We're going to get to the Skull Bash, but we're getting a ton of lag. We're going down to lag, but we get to the Skull Bash. Lapras will be buffing up its defense and be able to tank an Energy Ball. Abomasnow letting it go through, Skull Bash doing a ton of damage, and they get to the Energy Ball. Abomasnow throwing, and they bait. You fool! Double resisted Weather Ball coming through. This will be the Energy Ball, but we will be able to take it. Lapras, a tank, and the defense buffed, farm down. Escavalier comes back in. We throw the neutral Surf. What do? They take the damage and try to counter down and throw. Probably a mistake by the opponent. They could have counter down, not wanting to take another move and throw the Drill Run. Goodbye Lapras, and we can come back in with the Virizion. Now that we know they have Drill Run. Virizion coming back in, getting to that Sacred Sword. Pressuring a shield from the Escavalier, hopefully. Getting the shield. Escavalier getting to a move. We're going to have to let it go because this was just the Drill Run. And it was, calling it correctly, getting to the next Sacred Sword. This should be taking out the Escavalier. Still low health, Sacred Sword coming through, taking out the Escavalier, and there's an Empoleon in the back. We've got Thunderbolt. Let's go Meloetta. Try to get there. Gonna need 2 to take us out for the Hydro Cannons. 1 for the shield and 1 to take us out. Thunderbolt doing a ton of damage to Empoleon. Can we survive? They get to a move. They don't want to take another confusion. Hydro Cannon, not quite taking this out. One more waterfall. They survive the confusion. We come in to quick attack down a Steel, and that's a good game. Next team, Electrode, Pidgeot, and Ferrothorn. Almost quite full 51. We got 51 Electrode, 51 Pidgeot, and 44 Ferrothorn. All best buddied. Into Articuno, negative lead for the opponent, and they're staying in. We're going to outpace them to the discharge, but that Ice Shard that snuck through guarantees them the Icy Wind. Discharge coming through. They'll have to shield, and they do. They retreat into the Mewtwo, but this is also positive for us because we've got Foul Play. The Foul Play is Dark, hitting the Psychic for super effective. Foul Play coming through. Mewtwo not shielding, and we swap into Pidgeot. Trying to gust down, not quite able to make it to a move. This is going to be potential Dynamic Punch. Rock Slide, we don't want to take it. Side Strike, that would hurt too. Get into the Feather Dance, trying to lower the attack of those confusions, because they're really starting to add up. Trying to farm down, not quite. One more gust takes out the Mewtwo. Let's go, Pidgeot. And they come back in with the Articuno, throwing the Icy Wind. This is good for us because then we can get some farm on Electrode, but they undercharge and get 2 more. Good play on the opponent. They're going to outpace us to the next one on the Electrode, possibly. Trying to get to that discharge. 2 more Volt Switches, not quite able to make it. Going to shield up the Icy Wind, but the Icy Wind does nothing when it's Electrode versus Articuno. Coming into Clefable, and we've got the Steel response. Trying to go for the Shield Buster here with the Flash Cannon bait. Throwing the Power Whip, not getting the shield, but doing a ton of damage to Clefable. So it looks like we can go straight Power Whip in this match. Clefable going to be throwing a move. Throwing the Meteor Mash, the resisted move, and not the Psychic, trying to lower our defense, you fool. Ferrothorn trying to throw the Power Whip, getting the shield, but we're going to get to another one. We're going to overfarm just a little bit, trying to expect a sack, no sack. Throwing the Power Whip, will this KO the Clefable? Power Whip coming through, KOing the Clefable. We're 1 Volt Switch away from a discharge, and we get there. Discharge will be taking out the Articuno, and it does. Electrode takes the win. Next team, Grasshole. Another one to make everyone rage. Trying out the Whimsicott to see if it's a good Grasshole member. Aggron into Samurott, a negative lead. But they've got Fury Cutter, so this is semi-negative for the grass type, but they swap in a Houndour. We're going to go ahead and throw the resisted Weather Balls because we don't want Houndour to go down with Roserade. We want Aggron to come back in and gain some farm. Try to threaten a shield here. Going for the resisted Weather Ball again. Houndour, please take us out. Please take us out. Roserade, almost getting to that Weather Ball. Houndour getting to a move. Flamethrower, thank you for not throwing the Foul Play. Aggron going to be able to come back in and gain some farm. Houndour getting farmed down, but getting to a move. What's it going to be? Everything would be neutral here, including the Foul Play. Houndour retreats, gives up Switch, and we've got a Grass response for the Water type. Now, when I'm playing this, I realized that this was kind of negative because of the bug. That Mega Horn would be doing a ton of damage to the Grass. Trying to charm down Samurott, getting to another move. This could be another Mega Horn, so I'm opting to double shield. And it's just a Hydro Cannon. Rip shield. But Whimsicott almost able to charm down. They're getting to another move. Samurott going on a killing spree. Just a Hydro Cannon and we survive. Goodbye, Samurott. And a Togekiss comes in and this is absolutely over. Gonna throw the Moonblast, trying to lower the attack of that Togekiss. Letting it go, doing a ton of damage. Aggron coming back in to smack down. The Houndour coming back in to take a Stone Edge to the face. Don't need to bubble that. Houndour going down. Into the final battle. Yes, out on a Whimsicott. I know I said different Pokemon, but they're in different positions doing different things, so let's see how we do. Final match, into a Scavalier. Gotta watch out for that Mega Horn. That will be doing super effective to our Grass type. But trying to charm down the Steel type makes it a neutral match. Both doing resisted moves. Escavalier getting to a move. shielding up the potential Mega Horn, just an Acid Spray, lowering our defense, trying to buff up the attack of those resisted counters. Moonblast, not quite able to make it. What's it gonna be? Acid Spray coming through, doing a ton of super effective damage, but we get to the Moonblast. CMP tie. Moonblast coming through, gets the shield. Fire Fang down with Reshiram, let's go! Escavalier doesn't make the move, but we're met with a Walrein. Now the ice is neutral here because Reshiram takes super effective from the dragon, but resists from the fire. Only getting to one move, hoping for the debuff with the crunch, not getting it. Icicle Spear, not quite doing enough damage. They're gonna have to throw another one while we Fire Fang down. Not quite able to farm down, so they throw. Reshiram will be going down to this Icicle Spear. Coming back in with the Meloetta because we can't take super effective damage and give the Walrein farm with the Whimsicott. This is just gonna be an Icicle Spear. Meloetta can take this. Now we need to build up a lot of energy here. Sacking the Whimsicott, catching the Icicle Spear. Nice sack, bro. Icicle Spear, taking out the Whimsicott. Meloetta coming back in, throwing that Side Shock just to get the Walrein out of here. We don't want to take another Icicle Spear. Walrein going down, and there's a Muck in the back against our Psychic type, and we've got a shield. Will this Side Shock be enough to take out just a regular Kanto Muck? Side Shock, not quite enough. Confusion's going through, and they get to a move. We have to shield this no matter what it is. Acid Spray, can we survive a Poison Jab? Yes, and they go down to a Confusion. So going 5-0 on the 5 Unique Team Challenge. Give this video a like just for that, and subscribe and share it around, and subscribe to the Arbor League. That was today's video. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I'll see you buds in the next one.